I told Rachel he wasn't a perfect guy for her, and he proved equally harmful to me. The money I had saved for my mother's operation has gone. But what can I do? Punish Rachel or what? Hello there, it's Suzie, and I'm here to share a heart-wrenching story about me and my best friend, Rachel. It all started when Rachel's ex-boyfriend, Joey, began to threaten her. He had some explicit material about her and constantly threatened to upload it online. Rachel was terrified and didn't know what to do. As her best friend, I knew I had to do something to help her. So I suggested we take a trip to the mall. I hoped spending time together would ease her troubled mind and comfort her. On the day of our planned outing, I picked Rachel up from her home and headed to her favorite mall. We watched a movie, indulged in her favorite food, and had a great time together. It was a much-needed break from the stress and anxiety she had been experiencing. As we sat and talked, Rachel told me about her worries regarding Joey. I had always had a bad feeling about him from the beginning of their relationship and warned her to stay away from him. But now, the situation has escalated beyond what I could have imagined. As we chatted more, Rachel started to ask about my family. I was thrilled to share with her that I had nearly collected the required funds for my mother's operation. Her face lit up with happiness, but something else lurked behind her smile. Rachel suddenly vanished with my purse and phone as we left the mall. I stood there, confused and worried, for almost 20 minutes. I couldn't fathom why she would do such a thing. Had she betrayed my trust? Was there something else going on that I didn't know about? Eventually, Rachel returned and handed me my belongings, offering a weak excuse about needing to care for something. But I couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. The following day, I had to pay for something through my card, but it wasn't working. Upon checking my bank account, I was taken aback to find it empty. The shock of discovering my account had been wiped clean hit me hard, and I immediately contacted my bank to investigate. To my utter dismay, I was informed that the withdrawal had been made using my debit card, leaving me completely baffled as I had not made any such transaction. The realization that my hard-earned money had disappeared without my knowledge or consent was devastating. Suddenly, a thought occurred to me. Rachel, who had accompanied me to the mall and mysteriously disappeared briefly. It dawned on me that she could have taken advantage of my distraction to withdraw the money, given that she knew my PIN code. It also suspected that she had intentionally deleted any messages regarding the transaction to cover up her actions. I confronted Rachel about my suspicions, but instead of admitting her wrongdoing, she became defensive and angrily denied any involvement in the incident. The betrayal I felt was overwhelming, and I could not believe that someone I had considered my best friend would stoop so low as to steal from me. Despite her persistent denial, I remained convinced that she was the one who had cleared out my account. However, since I lacked any concrete evidence to support my claims, I refrained from taking legal action against her. Instead, I chose to cut off all communication with her. However, one day she unexpectedly called me, which I suspected resulted from her feeling guilty about what she had done. Realizing this could be an opportunity to get her to confess, I recorded our conversation. As expected, she eventually admitted to using my debit card to pay her ex while expressing shame, especially since I needed the money to support my mother. Now I'm at sea. What should I do? Should I forgive her, as she is my best friend, or should I take legal action against them? He had some strong connections, and I know it would be futile to go against him. What do you guys suggest?